Let's go and start styling all these links. Now these are going to be, let me make a selection so you can actually see. Right click and view selection source, scroll down, and right here we are going to have the main division. Let me control C so you can actually see the divisions, then file and new HTML5, make a full selection. Right now I am just going to organize these divisions so you can actually see all the modifications that we are going to do. I am just going to backspace and backspace in here. Well, that will be the delete button, and this will be the initial li element, then the link inside, and down here the final li element. Let me click in there and click down here. Click on the second li and click on the anchor element, then the li, the third li, click in there, then the anchor element, the final ul, that will be and open the new li element, going all the way down here, and there you are. Then click enter and enter one more time. Okay, we are going to have all this HTML structure, and we are going to indent the main li elements. So as you can see, you are going to have everything inside the division with the ID menu. Then you are going to have the UL, the main unordered list, and you are going to have three LIs, well, three main LIs with a sub unordered list inside the last li element. So first of all, in here we are going to target the LIs and then the anchor elements. Going back, and we are going to write down hash symbol and then Control V, the main menu, space and li. First we are going to be eliminating the circles around the list. You can see the circles in here. Let's go back and list style equal to none. Then we are going to click enter and add the position relative right there. Then click enter and float everything to the left. Then we are going to click enter and establish the height. We are going to use which height? Well, again, if you analyze, going back and right here, let me click on the zoom tool, right click, fit all, and we are going to the middle in here. Right there we are going to click on the crop tool, and from this point to all the way right here you are going to have a height of 60 pixels. You can see that height down here, and we are going to be using that height, 60 pixels, semicolon, and let's click enter one more time and apply a background so you can notice what we are going to be doing. Write down yellow, semicolon, and then click Ctrl S and upload everything. Right click, upload, and click OK. Going back, refresh. Did you notice? Now we are going to have these li elements floating to the left. However, we will need to start applying the styles inside the links. Otherwise, this design won't look right. Let's go back and start applying the styles to the links. We are going to click enter. Let me scroll down. Then hash, main menu, space li, space, and the links. Open the curly brackets, and in here we are going to apply a color of black, hash, and then 3 zeros. Semicolon, click enter, write down border, the colon, and equal to none because we are going to be eliminating any border below these links. Click enter, and let's use font weight, and we are going to use bold. Right there, semicolon, click enter, and text transform. This time we are going to use uppercase, semicolon, and we are going to click Ctrl S and analyze all these modifications because again you will need to play around with all these CSS styles until you reach the desired style inside the links. Refresh. Now as you can see, you are going to be able to see all these modifications. Of course, this won't be what we are looking for, so we are going to go back. What we are going to do next, we are going to change these inline level links to block level links. Click enter, display block, right there, semicolon, and we are going to go back, right click, upload, click OK. I am just doing this very quickly, refresh, and let me check in here. Well, no yet. We are going to apply, you know what, align hide. Let's go back in here and click enter, line hide, and we are going to use 60 pixels, Control S, going back, right click, upload, click OK, and refresh. Now it will look a lot better. Let me show in here. We are going to add some padding around these links. Let's go back and write down padding. We are going to write down the 4 times, the 0 4 times, semicolon, and then on the top we are not going to use anything. On the right we are going to use probably 8 pixels. On the bottom we are going to leave that as it is, and on the left 8 pixels. Control S and upload everything. Click OK and refresh. Let's try again, and that will look a lot better. We are going to eliminate the yellow background and we are going to move the whole menu to the top. So let's go back and first of all eliminate the yellow background. Then what we are going to do next, let me eliminate this one. So we are going to have 0 pixels on the top and on the bottom, and 8 pixels on the left and on the right. Going back to the header, and if you remember, we actually add this margin button. Let me eliminate that and see how we are going to be able to fix the problem in here. Upload, click OK, and we are going to try to move this menu to the top. Click refresh, and well, that didn't work. Let me go back and put the margin bottom again, then Control S and upload, and we are going to do something else. Refresh, then you are going to click print screen on your keyboard and going back to Adobe, Control N, click OK, and Control V. We are going to figure it out, the height in here. So let's use this crop tool and draw in here. We are going to have a height of 8 pixels. So let's go back to the CSS style and inside the main menu. Let's try this one in here. Margin and top. We are going to try again. You will need to play around with all these settings. Negative 8 pixels. Control S and upload everything and refresh. Now as you can see, we have actually designed a better menu. Of course, we will need to keep styling this menu, and we are going to continue doing that in the following video.